Hey, everybody. Thank you, Andy. Andy's over there talking to me. How is everybody? Let me go find myself. What's going on, guys? It's so ridiculously cold here. It must be cold everywhere. Let's see if I can get where I can see the comment. All right. Share it out. Share it out. Hi, Alyssa. Oh, thank you. Hi, Shannon. I'm happy to see you guys again, too. This is so much fun. I haven't been able to watch anything today. I'm going to have to go back and watch replays tomorrow. It's been a busy day. I hope everything went well. I'm sure it did. I'm going to try to watch Christine after this. Let's see. I'm just sharing it out to some places. Y'all had a good day? Alyssa, what have you been doing today? Shannon, you've probably been on lives all day long, which is fun. I work, and so I don't get to do that, but I sneak in sometimes, and sometimes I sit in meetings when I'm not with my ear pods in and listen. It's too funny. Hey, everybody, say hello. So I know you're here. Happy cold Wednesday. I can't see. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Oh, you watched a lot of live sales? Who had live sales today? We do have some amazing creators. I went back, I didn't get to, hi, Linda. I didn't get to watch um, the other day when I did the live, I didn't get to watch the rest of them. And so I sporadically watch them at work, or when I get home from work, I'll turn one on while Andy's watching television and watch them. But all right. So, um, I am participating in Adventures in Crafting AIC. They're live. Today it's Frosty Friends. Hi, Nina. Sandy, very talented creator at Glitzy Glam, started us off this morning. And I'm following Maureen with Home for Every Season. And Christine is coming behind me. So this is called Frosty Friends tonight. So I'm going to make a cute little penguin. I actually have a big hi Vicky. This is what we're working towards. I made this a while back. It's got little trees around the outside and I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and so it's just sort of been sitting still. And so I got the idea with Frosty Friends. Hi Michelle. Hi Maureen. I caught the tail end of you. This has been a busy day, but I'm going to go back and watch. But anyway, I created this. I'm going to put a ice in the middle of it, like a skating rink sort of. And I've already made some snowmen. I had made those earlier to go with it. And so I'm going to create a penguin to go with this. And finally, I broke a tree. Obviously, I got to finish that, but I'm going to finally get that little thing right there finished. So I'm going to create a pretty little, cute little penguin. So I'm using a 2.3 and a 2.8 inch styrofoam balls. Sometimes I do this flat. I don't know, just depending on what my mood is, but today I'm going to cover these. How did it go, Maureen? What did you make? This is like your first time and my second time, I think. Too fun. Is it cold where everybody is? I'm in North Carolina and it is, we're going to get some terrible, I need to move that drink. We're going to get terrible storms, I think, this weekend, over the weekend. We're just waiting to see whether it's going to be snow or ice, freezing rain. Uh-oh, don't shift. Are you all there? I don't see any comments moving. How were the sales, Alyssa? What'd you buy? I'm sorry I miss all that. I really need to retire. Andy's up there going, yes, yes. Very cold here. Where are you, Karen? Yeah, that's sort of like what North Carolina is. We never know. They've got all these different models, and uh, we never know what's going to happen. I guess it's true everywhere. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Teresa. Melting snowman cake. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to go watch you after. I'm going to watch Christine, and then I'm going to watch yours. Go back and watch yours. A melting snowman cake. That's interesting. Northern Kentucky. You're not too far from me. I'm in Winston-Salem, hours apart, but I mean, not in California. So I guess about 10 or so. Yes, Teresa. To the she shed in the Caribbean or wherever that was. Golly, Pete. I need some warm, warm weather. I'm just covering this with some black clay to make my little penguin. Oh, I can't wait to see her, Sandy. Of course, if I retired, all I would do is sit and watch lives all day, so it probably wouldn't do Auntie any good to have me doing that. I'm having a live sale Friday, so we've been getting ready and counting and getting everything in boxes, and I think she did. Um, I actually we talked, but we were talking about Monday with the Pink Frosting Divas. I didn't even ask her about her electricity, but I'm assuming that she did. I missed her. She's fun. Sandy, I'm making a penguin to go, a little girl penguin. She's so cute to go with some snowmen because I'm going to create a frozen pond. Hey, Patty. Hi, Lori. How y'all doing? Um, I'm going to create a frozen pond. I might put some ice skates on them, on the snowmen. They don't have feet yet because I couldn't decide what to do. I don't even think snowmen have feet. I know, Teresa. You know what's it's funny because when I'm at work, I will be in a conference room and there'll be something going on with the attorneys or something I'm not interested in really, but I just have to be in there. And so I pull my phone out down under the table like this, and I've just got my ear pods in, but every and then I type, but everybody a polar bear. I have never made a polar bear. I need to do that. And then I laugh out loud, Teresa, and somebody will just look at me and I'm like, nothing, nothing, just thinking about something. Thank you, Melanie. I know I couldn't get that stuff to go up at the top of my live. I need to figure out how to do that. Hi, Maricela. How are you? Okay, so there's the little head. What did I do with that? I'm just gonna stick this here for a second. Let me figure out where her face is gonna be. It's already gonna be covered up anyway, so I guess it really matters. I think I'm gonna make that her face. How are you, Maricela? Okay, I'm gonna cover the other one while I have the black out. Hello, Jocelyn. How are you? That Juan is so funny. Y'all, Jocelyn had a live the other night. I don't know if y'all were on it. She was doing a live sale and her husband was selling tools, his tools. And he was hanging them out in front of the, like a hammer and whatever. Hey, Renee. And he was hanging them in front of the camera where Jocelyn was trying to be as serious as she could be, but she was trying to sell stuff and he was selling tools. And I was trying to buy them. I need a pair of wire cutters. I need to learn how to make a polar bear. I'm gonna go watch your. I've never made one. Make it cut a little bit off. I'm trying to get past. Oh, Maricela, did you get Botox, girl? Yay! Yay, Maureen. You tried to keep your calm. That is hysterical. He is so funny, Jocelyn. He is a riot. And when he hung that first hammer up, I thought I was gonna pee in my pants. It was so funny. Cracked me up. I was laughing so hard, swinging that hammer back and forth. That was a hoot. He's funny. Your family is amazing to help you like they do. Andy's gotten really involved in lollipots. I couldn't. I am. I am. Actually, I'm going to watch them all. It'll just take me a couple days, but on Saturday I can watch them all because I'll be at home before I go live. Oh, it wasn't a clay polar bear. Oh, oh, I bet that was pretty. You took your husband's wire cutters a long time ago. I know. I tried to get Juan's, but yeah, I didn't get to see her. That's funny, Jocelyn. I didn't get to see Lydia's today. And now she's been banned from the Facebook universe. She posted those pictures of those AI pictures of her in the macaron chair. And I don't know whether she posted too many. I don't know what was happening, but she's been banned from the Facebook universe until the 28th. She can't share or comment. I don't know why they do that, but we'll miss her. But she can't play until the 28th, which is too bad. Yeah, it's nice to have family that helps. I couldn't do this without Andy. All right, body's done. Let me put it up somewhere. Marissa was talking about biting. What in the world was going on? Oh, it was Marissa, not Maricela. Marissa is hysterical. I can imagine she was talking about that because that's her. She's funny. I love you too, Maricela. I know, Melanie. I don't know. She doesn't know what she did. They didn't even tell her. They just, hi, Nancy. They just banned her from the universe. Oh, uh, I don't think so. I'm not really sure about going live. She said she couldn't share. Um, she couldn't share. She couldn't comment. Maybe she can't go live too. That'll be terrible, won't it? I don't know. That'd be awful for her because she goes live every 10 minutes. Yeah, well, she's not really banned from Facebook, I don't think. She just can't do anything. Like she can't comment, she can't share. Um, I don't know what else is left. And maybe she can't do lives. I don't really know how that works. I've never been banned, but till the 28th of 20, what I say? 28th of January, I think. I think it was 28th, maybe it was 24th. Anyway, need to pay attention. It is a joke and you can't get any help. Okay, so I'm cutting two hearts to make the part of the um penguin face. This is part of a little um cutter set from Amazon that has all these, I'm sure y'all have it, has all these different shapes on it. And I'm just using the heart of that. I know Facebook's terrible. I had a yes, Maricel Lydia, she posted her macaroon post this morning, the AI post, and I don't know whether she posted it in too many places. Not really sure what happened, but she can't do anything. We were talking about the I did the flyer for the thing Frosting Divas, and she said she couldn't do anything. Terrible. Like what in the world? The things that go on Facebook, and then they're knocking one of the best people in the world off for posting an AI picture of herself. So I've just made two little hearts, and I'm just going to put them up here where her. All my penguins look different every time. So I'm just doing two little hearts where her eyes are going to go. And I'm going to make a little, I'm going to use a little circle cutter and make what sort of is her mouth, or if they have a mouth. I'm sure they do. Because she did it too many times, Sandy. She posted too many times too quick. Hi, Darlene. Okay, so I'm just cutting a circle. Oh, let's back up. We need to go police somebody else and leave us alone. Oh my gosh, Karen, I have to go kiss. Okay, so I've just cut a circle, and I'm going to use the same cutter to sort of cut a sort of moon. I'm going to end up cutting this a little bit to finish her mouth. I just sort of stretch it out a little bit. Oh, Melanie, gosh, you're so welcome. This is so fun. I was so excited when I finished my cake last week. All right, I'm gonna have to put this between my legs so I can see because I'm blind. So I'm just gonna lay this between underneath um, her mouth and push it up against the arch, sort of like that. And I'm just gonna take some little scissors. And just cut a little bit off the ends because I don't want all that excess out there. Hi, Cindy. Oh, I like new friends spreading. I like that a lot. I follow back. I do try to do that. Even answering the post, like all the good mornings with the same comment, they'll penalize you for. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. All right. So I know everybody has all these crazy, beautiful eyes from all over the place. I'm going to give her purple eyes. 'Cause she's a princess. So I'm just going to take my ball tool and just make a indentation sort of where the eyeball's going to go. Is this your first time here, Cindy, with AIC, or I'm new, so I don't have any idea who's in here or not. Are you new tonight, or do you hang out here all the time? I love emojis. I'm just using a little bit of glue, putting it in the little eye hole that I made. Well, I don't want to get restricted. I say hello a lot, but I don't yes, please. Melanie, absolutely. I don't know what I was saying. Hey, Jess. Y'all, I'm so excited. Jess lives about 45 minutes from me, and we're going to meet up for coffee. Anybody live close? Want to come join us? Kentucky's not too far. Look at those cute little purple eyes. Don't you just love her? I do, I do, I do, I do. I really need to pay attention. I can't wait either. So sorry, Cindy. I know nothing. I know nothing. I'm still learning the lay of the land. Yeah, Teresa, come on. I know Shannon probably feels like I email or message her every. Yeah, listen, that would be quite a haul. But you get on a plane and come on. We'll have several coffees while you're here. So I'm going to make her little mouth, and I'm just starting with a little piece of orange clay. I think I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. Cut it in half. I know, but I'm sorry I asked so many questions. At least you hadn't put restrictions on me yet, like Facebook. I'm just going to flatten it out a little bit, flatten each one. And I'm going to stick them together so they sort of begin to form a little beak, little penguin beak. Might be making her beak too big, too fat. I need to cut some more. I think I'm going to do that. Too thick. I'm just going to cut the back again to make it flat so I can stick it on. Stuck my finger in her lips. I'm gonna fix that. Thank you. My children say I ask too many questions. I don't want to mess it up and get fired from the job. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the back. I'm going to sort of stick it right here where her. I mean, she's just funny. She's just funny. All right. Now we're going to work on her body. So I have to create the white piece that's on her chest. Hi, Michelle. Hokey. I watched you hit the hokey pokey. That's funny. Now I'm going to sing that all night. Everything out of my way here. Too many things. Jess, did Jax have a good day? He is so funny. How old is he? And husbands are funny. Jess was having a live sale the other day, and her husband was bidding on everything. That was cracking me up too. Got a little piece of hair or something like that. Let's see. So I don't have I need a sort of, thank you, 8. Not too long, growing up. I don't have a big teardrop. It's big enough, so I'm just going to sort of make one. So I'm starting with just a circle. I remember those days. My son is, wow, he just turned 36. the 13th of this month. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to take my round cutter and I'm just going to sort of freehand bring it up to a point. Any kind of shape will do. I just like the little point at the top. It's fun watching all the kids. Michelle, Crafty Bam's daughter, she must be 2 or 3, and she's on there all the time, and she likes to watch herself in the video. Like, because there's a delay, so she gets on the video and then she watches herself in the computer or whatever that is that's right there beside her. So I just made a little with a circle, and then I just freehanded. I love seeing the kids do it. I've got a 2-year-old granddaughter, and I can't wait until she's old enough. So this is just going to go on the front of him. Trying not to use my fingers. Oh, she's 3? I thought she was close to that. She's too cute. And so that's his little pouch on the front. Sometimes when I make the penguins, I take a I don't know where it is, but it's a tip, like a for a piping bag tip, and I just sort of twist it. Different tips sort of make a little bit different textures, and I rough it up a little bit to make it rough, but I'm not going to do that tonight. All right, so let's see. I'm going to put her head on. If I can do this without messing her up. I'm just going to put a toothpick in and glue it in. Yeah, she is Teresa. Oh, Maureen, that's fun. My granddaughter's 2. Her name's Millie. And she will be all over this in probably another year. She'll be wanting to. Don't roll off. Right now, I just sort of have to put my stuff up when they're here. Oh, I don't know why I took that out. Keep it on there. All right, so I'm going to put a little glue on the toothpick. And I'm just going to push it down in the top of this. Get where I can see it. Always try to glue your stuff together, even if it feels like the toothpick is, or whatever you're using to put them together is inchy cute. Even if you feel like what you're doing, the clay is sticking because this is fresh clay and it's wet, try to use glue so it doesn't come apart when you're shipping it. Thank you, Alyssa. You just come on to North Carolina anytime. Anybody. I wouldn't suggest you come this weekend, however. It's going to be a mess. A mess. All right, let's see if I can make her arms or wings. Thank you, Teresa. I love making characters, and I used to do a lot of resin. Let's see if I get them even first. I used to do a lot of stuff with resin when I started in plaster of Paris and stuff, and now I wish I need to go back to using resin because I really liked resin. I was Shay from Shay Creations made this little tray. Isn't that pretty? Blinged out on the front. I'd like to do something like that. I have a tray coming from Jocelyn, I think. Hey, Kim, thank you. Yeah, please join the group. Thank you, Melanie. Let's see if I can at least get them in the same size ball here. That one looks like it's bigger. Sometimes I weigh my clay to make sure that the arms are the same sort of weight so they turn out the same size, or the legs or whatever. Still too much. Hi, Tracy. How are you? One of my best childhood friends is named Tracy. I think that's pretty good. So my penguins don't really have arms. They have sort of hi, Erica. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I oh, that was Tulissa. Um I'm gonna sort of make them a teardrop sort of shape, like a big floppy wing would be with white on the inside. So I'm gonna give them a little shape first, like that. So I get them sort of both same size, and then I flatten them. Pretty flat, and then you can make some bigger. So they sort of end up this shape. Sometimes I don't have too much clay like tonight. It'll be all right. And so then I just try to shape them so they're in a little bit more of a teardrop. Um, I sort of have heard from Amy because we're partners on Monday nights with the Pink Frosting Divas, and so I we had to check in that we were good for because we always do 8 together on Monday nights. So I have, but I when I was when we were messaging doing that, I was at work and I wasn't thinking about her electricity and all that. So I have not. She's actually been pretty quiet this week. I know that she's had a lot going on. I don't know if y'all know, I probably shouldn't even. Her brother died, and so um I know she's had a lot going on. So send her big prayers. Everybody send her big prayers. Hi, Heidi. I'm just perfect. I hope you are. For Wednesday night, halfway through. I go to sleep tonight. Only have 2 more. How are you doing? Have you had a good day? Okay, so I'm just going to make another piece of white to go on the inside of her wing. Make them a little bit smaller. Do the same thing, see if I can get them the same size. Too much. Again, sometimes I use scales. I also, because I can't remember anything. Hi, Lisa. I also use recipe cards and I write down like what size styrofoam balls I use or if I do anything with coloring or something. Oh, it has, Lisa? Oh my gosh. It's going to be a not so good party in North Carolina, I fear. But we have a generator. So I know, Heidi, I know. I was so sad. She told me, I guess about 10 days ago, right after he died, we were talking, and I'm very sad for her too. I know she's worried about her dad. Um, life is not fair or kind sometimes. Jess, oh my gosh. Andy went too. I didn't go, Andy went. Okay, so I'm just gonna, again, I'm smashing this down because I want to get it sort of big enough to sit inside this wing. So I'm gonna have to use another. I'm gonna start with this. See if that's, these wings are probably unrealistically large, and that's okay. Because I like whimsical, sort of unrealistic thing. Whoops. Yeah, there won't be anything left tomorrow, probably. And then it probably won't do a thing. Everybody, my dad used to say that the news, the weather guys and the grocery stores were in cahoots so that everyone would come spend money and get rid of the milk before it expires and all that. All right, let's see here. So I'm just going to put this on the inside of the wing. My clay is still dry enough, or wet enough. I mean, I don't have to use any glue. Sometimes I let these things dry before I do that. And if you do, you're definitely going to need to use glue. I know, Alyssa. I know, girl. I think about you all the time, too. Okay. So I have two wings. So I don't, I'm not going to put her wings down sort of next to her body. I don't know, Erica. I don't know. I wonder. Um, I want her wings to sort of come out like this and just sort of wrap around her a little bit. So I'm going to bend the top. This one's going to go on this side. So I'm just going to sort of bend the top a little bit. And I'm going to, I know it's backwards from y'all, but I'm going to put it up against her and just push this in so I can sort of get a shape and see where it's going to go. So it's sort of going to live a little bit like that. And so I'm just trying to get the clay to conform sort of to her body so I can see where I need to glue it. And so it's going to look something like that, except I'm going to pull it down a little bit. Anyway, so back to toothpicks. You think it is, Erica? What do you think? Oh, you're so sweet, Shannon. She is puckered up. She is going to get some sweet kisses. This particular clay I'm using tonight is a